Those systems were the cycles and different balances of the functions of Earth. The geology, waters, and atmosphere affected by human driven changes had caused powerful natural responses that showed the effects of this imbalance and the power of the disrupted biosphere in its response. Anthropologists of the late 20th and early 21st centuries had been able to observe that the effects of humans had affected every corner of the planet. Human made debris, plastic garbage, had been found from the peak of Mount Everest, the highest of the Himalayan mountain peaks, to the bottom of the Marianas Trench, the lowest known place on the planet, in the Pacific Ocean. Everywhere else, in between those two extreme places, the large scale effects of man made garbage of vast volumes and diversity had left significant negative impacts on much of the environment, including all flora and fauna. Ironic, considering that although humans couldn't survive for long in either of those extreme places, negative change had been effected there. Almost as impressive was the recognition by anthropologists of the newest epoch in Earth history, which had become formally known as the Anthropocene Epoch, replacing the idyllic Holocene epoch that had allowed the human species to rise to dominance. Some scholars regarded the beginning of the Anthropocene to be at the advent of the Industrial Revolution in the early 1800s, but others insisted that the true Anthropocene era had begun on July 16, 1945, the day that the first atomic bomb test had occurred in the desert of what was New Mexico in Area 51, a huge area of land cloaked in secrecy, maintained by the clandestine military organizations of the United States government. With that occurrence, the effects of human activities went to the largest scale and effect beyond previous generations' imaginations. At the beginning of the Anthropocene, the other most significant aspect of the era had begun. The human species population quickly growing from nominal growth rates to exponential orders of magnitude, which then compounded to large populations living in overcrowded cities in hobbling poverty for many millions of people in numerous places globally. It didn't matter that what the beginning date of the era was as much as the results that followed. To be continued.